thoughts on autism representation in the media?
Okay, that's a long one. What is my thoughts on the autism representation in the media? And I think there's been both good and it's come a long ways. What becomes a little annoying is when a lot of times they'll use autism as a plot point, and they sort of stereotype it. So I believe in the newest Predator, there's a child with autism, and he was sort of like, oh, he has this like perfect memory of like these things and these weird these quirks that they stick to. I haven't really watched a lot of those shows. I did watch that movie. I know a lot of the other complaints is around that stereotypical of like, doesn't have empathy, can memorize random facts, things like that. It's great that they're actually talking about autism, but I think at this point in our society, we should probably move beyond that. There's I believe there is some media, I haven't seen it, but I know that one of the Power Rangers is supposed to be on the autism spectrum. I don't know if they play that up at all. There's like, so it's coming more into like, oh, there's people with autism who are high functioning, and it's not necessarily like, oh, this one stereotype. We need a character who can like memorize, and be this sort of whatever you're using it for, as a plot device. So again, we've come a long ways, but we have a long ways to go, even to take it even further.
Thoughts on autism representation in the media? It needs to be promoted in a more open and positive way. Other people are just, like, once again, in a public place, they're just, I don't know, got their blinkers on, they're just...
Probably want to see what they know.
Yeah, if we explain it to others in, like I said, a simple way, at least that way, relate, to something in their life.
Yeah.
Oh, it's been freaking great. Jesus. There was a few years there where there was like one movie after another movie, and I think there was a series. I found that I couldn't watch them. It's just too painful because it's not just awkward. I couldn't just separate myself from those movies and go, oh, they're having a hard time. Oh, isn't that nice, or isn't that too sad? And it's like, I think there's a clip from a movie where a young couple was about to watch a movie on a sofa, and this was in the trailer, and she says something about her feelings, and he suddenly says, what is he say? He says something like, oh, I want to get a sandwich. She's like opening up her heart to him really obviously, and he doesn't even notice. And that just it just hurt I couldn't watch that movie. But I think everybody knows what autism is now. You got to be kind of crazy, a crazy person to not believe in autism. So we're over that hump, for the most part. Thanks to so many parents being able to diagnose it, it's understood for what it is. And again, a diagnosis is just a means towards treatment, and treatment is just to solve a problem. And as long as you just see it in that light, you're just chipping away at the issues day in, day out, and using all the resources you can. And we certainly do seem to have a lot of resources out there now, so it's good.
What do you think? So like the Temple Grandin movie, that's a really good movie. What else do you think about in the media?
It is important to hear from us who truly live it.
That's right. So the Temple Grandin movie is perfect because she lived it. Yeah, she lives it right now, and she goes and she speaks just like you do on stage at different places. So it's important to have real, true people, right, explaining how their life is. Just like now, I used to say I was the voice for the voiceless, and now you have a voice and you're telling people things, right? What do you think?
I send hope to others.
Yes, you send hope to others, letting them realize that they can do great things, right? Just like your shirt says. Tell me I can't, I'll show you I can, right?